Hi guys, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button. Today we're featuring Let's Exchange IDs with Travis Hines. Please use the links in the description to watch the full original video, and also get subscribed to his channel and enjoy more of his content.
You work here?
No. Do you work here?
I work in this town.
Alright.
Just trying to figure out why you're hanging out right here by
Well,
the door.
just using the internet.
Oh, okay. Do you just have your ID real quick on you and then I'll be on my way?
Sure. May I see your ID as well?
Here's my badge number and here's my name.
I can't see your name.
It's Officer William Smith. If you like, I give you my business card before I leave.
Sure, yeah, let's see it.
Okay, do you have your ID on you first and I'll change with you?
May I see your ID in exchange?
I just told you.
What'd you tell me?
I said, I'll hand you my card if you hand me your ID.
Yeah, if you want to exchange IDs, I'm
Okay.
down for doing
Where's your
that.
ID at?
Well, where's yours?
Bring it out right here. I'm not going to put it in your hand until you give it to me.
Well, I'm not going to put it in your hand until you give me yours.
Why are you being like this, dude?
I'm just asking for a fair trade here.
Right here, see?
Your ID?
I'm not going to give you my driver's license.
Well then,
I'm going to give you my business card.
how are we going to make a fair trade then?
So the issue right now is we have a lot of people who break in this library. That's why I'm contacting you.
Yeah. Sure, you got a full report on that I can look at.
Of course. You can look at a couple of them.
Yep.
I don't have them with me, but you can request them at the police department.
All right. When was the last one that happened?
I don't know, not my reports. I just know it's been broken into.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Yeah, it's too bad. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too.
So is that the crime?
What, for me contacting you? Well, you're hanging out here by the front door.
Yeah, guilty as charged.
Yeah. So do you have your ID on you?
Do you have your ID on you?
I do have my ID on you.
You don't have your ID. You have your ID on me?
I do have my ID on you. I do have my ID on you. I do have my ID on you. No. I have this, and I'll give it to you, but...
Okay. You said your name is Williams?
Yes, Officer William Smith.
Oh, your first name is William?
William, correct.
And your last name
What's
is
your
Smith?
name, dude?
Well, all right. If you don't want to, do you want to exchange IDs?
What's your name?
Okay. Well, I could just tell you my name, I guess.
Okay.
Sure. It's you said your name is William Smith. Okay.
Let me guess,
yeah.
your name's William Smith, too.
It is?
No, what's it?
Well, I just confirmed.
I don't get why you're being like this.
What?
You're being such an...
I'm...
Yeah.
I was just trying to find out who you are and stuff. How long have you been on the force?
I just told you who I am.
How long have you worked on the force?
I'm not going to answer any more of your questions until you give me ID.
Well, that doesn't sound very fair. Why should I answer?
Of course not.
Why should I answer your...
So if I go around this whole building, it's not going to be broken into?
I can't confirm or deny anything.
Is this your bag?
Yep, that's mine.
Okay.
Yep. How long have you been on the force? You can't
I'm not
answer
going to
that?
answer any more of your questions.
All right, then why should I be answering your questions? If you...
I already gave you enough information.
That's a pretty
dude.
simple question.
I already gave you enough information.
Oh?
Is that your car over there too?
Then I guess I've already given you enough information
Is that your
as
car
well.
over there too?
I've already given you enough information as well.
Nice. Okay.
If you refuse, you can't even tell me like who your supervisor. Can you tell me who your supervisor?
Sergeant Albanese.
So okay, does he have a first name?
Sergeant Albanese.
Albanese.
His first name is Sergeant.
Okay. All right, and you took an oath with your police department?
I did. To make sure, to uphold the law and make sure people aren't breaking into stores or libraries and whatnot.
All right. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get a call or did you just kind of show up? Did somebody call you?
Well, originally there's no cars ever parked out here.
Okay. So
and someone hanging out right here at this time of night looks weird to me.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm checking up on
but I was
to
just
make sure no one's not going to break into this library again.
You're giving me the impression that you just kind of showed up and there was no calls, no.
You are correct. There was no calls.
Okay. All right.
I was proactive police.
No, that's fine. That's there's a difference, but I'm
sure if you
if you
owned a library and there was someone hanging out, you'd want the police to check up on him, make sure he wasn't going to break in your library again.
Yeah, it's public property, so it's
Actually, it's right here. It's owned by the city.
Yeah, it's part of the public. It's public.
Yeah, it's private property, but it's open to the public.
Yeah, yeah. It's just, people stop by and drop off books. And,
Usually when the library is open, there's nowhere to drop off a book right here.
well, not in this.
You mind hanging out with him real quick? I'm gonna do a check around the library. He's using the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So I'm refusing ID.
No worries.
All right.
What's going on, man?
Not much. What's your name?
Officer Rossetti.
Rossetti. Oh, you're the supervisor, I think. That's what I was told, at least. But he wouldn't give me your first name. I just asked who the supervisor was, and I think I recall him saying Rossetti or something.
Oh,
like
no,
that.
that's not me.
Oh.
I could pretend, but...
Yeah, I mean, every cop is individually their own supervisor or whatever. I've gotten arrested just for, 'cause
Hanging out?
yeah, just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was like, one cop was like, "What's the crime?" And he was like, 2 days, and that was the crime. He arrested me. I was just.
Was it here in California?
Nah, I was in Idaho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Different
it's
laws.
a little more extreme over there.
Yeah.
They have that stop and ID policy or something like that.
Stop an ID.
Or people say they don't have a stop and ID. Some states have a stop and ID policy.
What do you mean?
Like you have to surrender your ID a bit on demand.
Well, yeah, it's just to see who you are.
Yeah.
Because here in the state of California, if you're detained, you still have to show your ID.
Yeah, and I have no problem doing that if there's a give and take.
Right.
For me, I want to know who the person is requesting this.
Right.
In return,
Uh-huh.
if you want my ID, then I want your ID as a fair exchange. Now that Trump's in office,
Yeah.
in my view, it's I'm looking for fair exchanges with this, and also it makes for a good investigation on my part, just
Right.
for my YouTube investigating.
No worries. And like I said,
finding out.
here in the state of California, if you're detained, you still have to ID. But in this case, I wouldn't mind giving you my business card with my name, my badge number,
Okay.
telephone number. If you have any questions, you could always call
Yeah.
the telephone number.
Yeah. What's going on? Is he in his car?
Oh, he's
'Cause
looking
I
around.
heard a door slam. I don't really, I guess I'm done on the internet. I don't know why I'm just kind of standing my ground and getting babysitted. Am I being detained?
Yes.
Okay, and that's for the crime of...
Suspicious activity.
Okay, all right. All right.
You've
And
been
then
deployed
what's-
anywhere? Well, during your time in service?
Have I been deployed anywhere? Yeah, well, I mean, I was all over the world.
You were active duty?
Mostly in the Asia area.
Oh, really? Like,
So it
Japan,
was.
Philippines.
I had a 3-year tour of duty in Okinawa, Japan.
Oh.
And then
okay.
yeah, 3 years is too long as a single guy though. That was awful. They suggest you really should be married for that.
For Okinawa?
And, yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
well, I mean-
all guys.
I mean, back in the day, it was a little bit better, but now it's a lot more stricter.
Yeah.
You can't leave the base after a certain period of time. Like
yeah,
you can't leave after
you
5.
know, there's a curfew. Short tours of duty and.
Travis, right?
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go.
You got your name.
Good. So, closed business, you are trespassing, so you do have to provide me driver's license.
I'm trespassing. All right.
Closed business. Okay.
It's a closed business.
I mean, can you go in there?
I think that's being unreasonable because I have Wi-Fi.
So you're stealing Wi-Fi.
Yep, yeah, I'm stealing Wi-Fi.
Okay, so
Guilty as
cough
charged.
Up, so cough up some ID.
How is that? Okay, I'm stealing Wi-Fi. What's the charge?
Cough it up.
What's the charge?
If
And
you
what's
don't
your
give-
name?
If you
Can I?
don't give us any ID, we may arrest you for
Okay.
failing to ID yourself.
Okay, I have no problem identifying myself. In fact, you just
Do you
got
have
my.
a- do you have an ID
In fact,
card?
you guys identified who I am.
Do you have an ID card?
And may I get your identification?
Sergeant Albanese.
Okay.
Do you have an ID card?
May I see ideas in exchange? I don't have a problem
Dude,
exchanging
don't play
names.
games, all right?
You guys are playing games
No,
with me.
We're gonna slap some handcuffs on you and throw you in the county jail.
You're just playing more games with me, pretty
yeah.
much.
So you're gonna hand over ID or not?
I have no problem identifying who I am.
Let's see some valid ID of some type. A picture one.
What is this, a driving infraction?
Don't play games with me, man. All you're gonna do is find yourself in jail.
Well, I can identify myself,
see
and
some.
that's not illegal.
Let's see some. Yeah, it is because
See
you're
some?
trespassing.
Trespass is a misdemeanor.
Well, fine, whatever the charge is, but I can
Let's see
identify
some
myself
ID.
verbally too.
No, let's see some picture ID.
That I can identify myself verbally.
Do you
If
have
you want to
any
make up
ID?
a law saying that
I'm
it's,
not making up a law.
I think you're playing games
No,
with me
I'm
because
not.
I
You're
can
playing the
identify
game.
I can identify myself
Let's
verbally.
see some picture ID if you have some.
I'm willing to exchange picture ID. Otherwise,
I'm
I'm
going to show you
Alright,
my ID,
Travis.
sir.
all right. Otherwise,
Travis,
I'm willing to
Listen to
verbally
me.
identify
Travis,
who I
listen,
am.
Listen to me. The reason why we need to see the picture IDs to confirm who you are.
I'm telling you got my name. You got my name,
Right,
Travis.
but just because it's
Well,
your
where'd you
name,
get
but we
that
need a
from?
picture.
You know
From my
what?
car,
Slap some
right?
handcuffs on him.
Travis, turn around.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to click the links in the description to check out the full original video, and also visit the Let's Exchange IDs with Travis Hines channel, get subscribed, and enjoy more of his content.